Hey, how's everybody doing today? My name is Chef Inderpal. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds, let some more people get on. I'm gonna flip the screen over, see the mise en place, and I'll talk to you guys from there. Be right back. Hey Atit, how are you? Thank you for logging in. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds, like I said, to get on today. Sorry, man. We're doing vegetarian. We're doing a meal today that's 100% gluten-free, that's vegan, nut-free, dairy-free. It's very extremely healthy for you. Justlene's feeling a little under the weather. Wanted to make something that was really nutritional for her. And something that's very healthy as well. It's also economical. Majority of all these products people have at their house. But anyways, on the menu today, we're doing basically a creamy spinach and lentil kind of stew with little coconut milk and everything as well. Hey Roshni, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. If you saw it this morning, I actually did a video this morning. I did French toast with banana Foster toppings on it. Definitely should watch that video. If you get any questions, hit the pound sign. I'll answer the questions for you. It's good vegetarian, man. Flip this over. I'm gonna start in about 30 seconds, guys. Hi guys, I'm gonna start today. Again, my name is Chef Inderpal. Thank you for tuning in today. Today is a vegetarian day. We're gonna be basically making some basically creamy lentils with spinach and coconut. It's kind of like a stew. Major difference between a stew and a soup. A soup has enough liquid to fill the bowl. A stew has enough liquid just to fill either the vegetables or basically the product that's inside of there. Hey, how you doing, Chef John? How are you? Just started, by the way, sir. So that's what we're making today. Gonna walk you guys through the process and see how everything goes. Kind of gonna show you real quick. We're gonna start cooking the lentils real quick. I'll give you guys a little history lesson after we start cooking the lentils. Let me get that going first. Show you guys these. So right now we're working with. I started off basically making some wild rice. I'll talk to you about the wild rice. I've kind of already make these already. These were going to take about 45 minutes, not like the traditional 12-minute rice that I do. These are wild rice. I have 2 cups of loose packed baby spinach, 1 teaspoon of curry masala, and about a pinch of turmeric that's inside of there. This is 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger and 1 teaspoon of freshly garlic and ginger, 1 teaspoon of each. 1 whole yellow bell pepper, thinly striped, to this one. We have, going back to basically our start of the week, we started with Thai cuisine. We're using a little bit of red curry paste, 1 teaspoon, and we're using a smidge or a pinch basically of tomato paste as well. And then from yesterday's meal, we only used the fat or the skimmings of the coconut milk. Today we're going to be using the water part. So I'm reusing the product from yesterday, which is going to be here today. And then we're going to be using red lentils. And I'm actually going to get these lentils going right now. And then I'm going to explain to you a little history about all this stuff and why we're combining all these products. Soaked my lentils beforehand, and the reason being is because lentils come looking like just like this. After you've soaked them for almost 2 hours, they've completely basically opened up and they've a different shape. They're more soft, more pliable than these right here. You don't have to soak your lentils. You can leave them the way they are. It just has a longer cooking time and the digestive process is a little harder than it's expected. Give me 1 minute as I put these on. After you've soaked your lentils for a good 2 hours, you want to basically rinse this off, and then basically it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Whatever, I've used a half a cup of lentils in here, so I'll measure it out from there and put it right into my pan. So lentils are gonna go right into a pan right here. Oh, Chef John, it's a very good question. How important is it to use food trimmings and waste? I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite things to do, is to basically create menus off of trimmings and off of waste. A lot of products in the kitchen go unattended, and we realize how important they are once we start using them. Great question, though. It's one of my favorite things in the world is using trimmings and waste. So, back to lentils. These are red lentils. I like red lentils a lot. Red lentils are unable to retain its shape once it's been cooked. Red lentils have also been hulled and split. Hulled meaning that you can take a lentil and you can basically see how the casing of it's the focus is not the greatest, but there's a casing right here, how it's already coming off. It's basically it's hulled and split into this. This is why I like red lentils a lot. Splits in half immediately. Red lentils are a very good product as well. Takes less time to cook. Lentils are very healthy. They're very heart healthy. Contain a lot of iron. There's a lot of iron inside of them. Good for digestion. Good for muscular, basically retention, to bring your muscles back. Great for weight control as well. Lentils actually contain more fiber and less carbohydrates than beans. It's kind of an important thing to know if you're trying to go on a diet or if you're trying to lift weights. Always eat lentils. I recommend lentils more than anything. Like I said, lentils is available almost in different colors and different varieties. It grows almost everywhere in the world, lentils. I mean, they make Lapoy lentils, which is black and blue, which are the most common used ones. There's yellow lentils as well. Black lentils. There's different kinds. I should do a good video to do with you guys about different histories of lentils and everything. Lentils is actually one of the oldest, I don't know if I said this to you, but it's one of the oldest crops to man. It's one of the earliest crops to be domesticated as well, which is lentils. 58% of the world's lentil production comes from Canada and comes from India. So 58% from Canada and India alone is what produces the lentil kind of production. I'm a nerd, that's why I know all these kind of facts. I know in 2009, it was about 6.10 million tons of lentils were produced in that 1 year. Yeah, 100% Chef John, contains a high amount of protein. Lentils are a good amount of protein. That's why for today's menu, we're using spinach. Spinach is another great example of basically vitamins A, C, and K. Have a high dose of magnesium and manganese as well. Very good for reducing your eye stress, for your stress of your body. Very, very good as spinach as well. Same with blood pressure. Very good as spinach as this one right here. Curry, we talked about earlier this week about the different kinds of paste, where it was red curry paste. So red curry paste, if you remember, this was basically the red color, comes from dried red spur chilies. Basically, this contains ginger, garlic, lemongrass, galgan, which is from a ginger family, kaffir, lemons, different products that are inside of this. You know, take it a step further and go up. You have basically curry masala. Curry masala is almost identically the same thing, except without the lemons, without the kaffir lemons, without the lemongrass. Almost the exact same components. There is turmeric inside of this. There's fenugreek, red chili powders. Is all inside of curry masala. Pairs very well with both kind of cuisines. That's why I like to mix them together. For wild rice, I already cooked wild rice. You can use any kind of rice. I always prefer wild rice in this basically recipe, and the reason being is wild rice has a lot more whole grains and has more protein involved. I have a certain kind of brand of wild rice that I like to use. I'll show you guys which one it is and why I prefer it. Hi Justine, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So this wild rice I use is a brand called Lundberg. It's wild blend rice. And this rice, I mean, it's amazing. There's different, I can show you the products in there. It basically says it contains long grain brown rice, sweet brown rice, wild rice, wahini red rice, and black rice. This rice, unfortunately, like I said, usually you've seen all my videos where I've cooked rice. I've cooked rice basically in 12 minutes or less. This rice actually takes about 45 minutes, if not a little more. It's about a 1 to 1.5 ratio, so this one does take a long time to do it. See what else? Anything else I can tell you guys? Any interesting facts? See. Let's think about this. Oh, turmeric, which we're using today. Turmeric actually comes from the ginger family. Turmeric is a flowered plant, just like ginger. Cardamom also comes from the ginger family as well. Phenomenal products. They're great in basically lowering diabetes, anti-inflammatory, helps motion sickness, Alzheimer's, blood pressure, keeps your heart healthy. Weird fact about curry, and curry has been around for about 4,000 years. Really weird fact. Curry was actually introduced to the British in the 19th century. Once it got introduced in the British in the 19th century, that's where Japan got their curries from. So when British used to rule India and British went to Japan, mid-19th century to introduce curry, Japan got famous for their curries. Curries are all around the world. There's curries in Jamaica, there's curries in any of your islands, Thai cuisine, India, China, Japan, a lot of different curries around the world. Love curry. Lentils is going right now. Let me show you guys how they look. So you want to get these lentils basically nicely to a high boil. Like I said, these are going to take a good 15 minutes to go. So I'm going to put the camera back down. I'm going to let this come to a boil. I'm going to start the next pan for the spice blend and getting the sauce going. So we're gonna get a little wok. Get this pan nice and hot, the wok hot. Add a little bit of canola oil. Once canola oil has been added, you want to add your paste and your tomato paste. You want to basically saute this and bring out all the flavors. You want to toast this. Remember I was saying, excuse me, about the ginger, the garlic, the cumin, the coriander, that's all inside of it. You want to toast everything inside of it. You want to bring out more of the flavor from your ginger and garlic. Bring this around. Add your curry powder, a little bit of turmeric inside of it. Toast your spices. Once veggies are toasted, add a little bit of spinach. Only enough spinach to cover. Coconut milk. About half of is what you want to use. Reason being is you want this basically to kind of deglaze the pan. You want all the flavors. You want this to be a concentrated base. So when this actually does all form together, you have a very strong base. See how the color's changing as we deglaze the pan? This will go on a very low heat. Once this is all kind of mixed together, the bottom has been basically the bottom has been scraped down. Take the rest of your rice. Like I said, the rice is about 90% done, not all the way done, but it's going to finish cooking in this product. Add your rice. And like I was saying, you can use any kind of rice that you have. You don't have to use wild rice. I prefer to use wild rice. I think it has a better cooking, better flavor. It's whole grain, more healthier. Keeps you more full, you know. Once this rice has been incorporated, add the rest of your liquid. The rest of your spinach. And let this go on a low kind of simmer, low heat till the lentils are fully cooked. Letting the natural steam right here, cooking the spinach out. You don't want to overcook. It's right here. See the creaminess from the coconuts coming out. Let's taste the lentils. See how the lentils are going. They should be about there because I already soaked my lentils beforehand. Just gonna taste how these guys taste. Lentils are ready. I'm gonna start straining these lentils out. Start forming everything together. Lentils are strained. I kept the liquid. I always keep lentil liquid. It's because it's a great liquid to use for any type of broth, any type of like rice, risottos, cooking pastas in, substitution for a liquid. It's a great option. And now this, just at a slow heat, just nicely, gently fold it in. Let the spinach finish cooking, getting welted inside. Once the spinach is kind of fully welted, nicely creaminess is coming from the lentils by breaking up. Like I said, the red lentils do not hold their shape, so you'll see them basically breaking. That's what we're looking for. If you feel like this is too thick for you, like I said, we saved our lentil water, and we can always add lentil water back into this. Chef John, that's a great question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer on what kind of wok this is. I could definitely give you a better answer next time I'm live. Apologize for that. Last step, when the heat is turned off, you're gonna add your yellow bell peppers. And just fold it in. I don't like to cook my yellow bell peppers. Two reasons being is because I like to leave them as crunchy as I can get them. And second, I love yellow bell peppers because the texture that they give is such a nice, sweet, refreshing juice kind of bell peppers. The entire dish is now basically done. We're gonna taste for salt and pepper. Start off with a half a teaspoon of salt. Exact same measurement for pepper. Try salt and pepper one more time. Perfect. We're gonna start plating this right now. Here you guys go. Easy, quick, creamy spinach with lentils and coconut. This dish, like I was saying earlier, is an amazing dish to eat on a weather that's basically like today in Columbus where it's rainy, it's kind of gloomy, cold. Great looking dish. This dish is 100% gluten free, 100% vegan free. There's no nuts, there's no dairy. There's basically every allergen there is. Thank you, Adeed. It does look like a veggie dish. It definitely does. It's a great alternative than eating meats and everything. For the last couple of videos I've done has been pretty lengthy. Want to give vegetarians an option today and help them out as well. But like I said, perfect for Seattle. Definitely. Hey, how you doing, Vicky? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Akil, for watching. I see you watching a lot, Akil. Appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, right here is the dish. Let me give it one more taste for you guys. It's a beautiful looking dish. I'll tell you a little history real quick about this dish and then I'll stop talking. But as big as I am, a half a bowl like this is enough for me for almost like 2 meals. Very heavy dish with the wild rice, the lentils. Amazing amount of protein there is. It's a very, very good dish. Well, exact same dish I've just showed you guys. I cannot tell you how many different banquet menus I've had this dish on, and how many times I've had a request to leave this on almost every season. Even in the summertime, springtimes, people are ordering this dish all the time for vegetarians. Even if you're not a vegetarian, you just take one bite, totally changes your mind. Again, if you guys get any questions, concerns, you see any recipes that you want me to try out, you want me to help you with, reach out, shoot me a message. If you guys are watching this video later, hit the pound sign. I'll come back and give you guys a message. Appreciate you guys tuning in, watching me live, cooking. Keep safe, keep washing your hands, stay indoors. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Don't know what time tomorrow and don't know what we're cooking, but look out for a post later today or tomorrow. And shoot you guys a little ahead of time. Today's been a little bit impromptu of a day. Did say I'm going to go live today at 3 o'clock in my earlier video today. If you guys missed that video earlier today, I did French toast with banana Fosters on it. Definitely check that video out. Share it, like it, comment it. Exact same thing with this video. If you definitely share this video, like it. If you see any vegetarians or people that are gluten-free, that are vegan, this is a great dish for them to try out. Again, if you need the recipe or anything, just shoot me a message and I'll take care of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it and have a great evening.